Hey guys, Mogz here. This video is for players ranked Platinum and below. It's a replay analysis video of a 2v2's match played by one of my subscribers. In this video, I'll do live commentary while I watch the replay. I'll pause it, slow it down, and rewind it to give you my tips and feedback on every play. And hopefully help you guys get out of Plat or Gold or whatever rank you are, and up to the higher ranks. Okay, let's begin. Okay, yeah, this is your ball. Taking your time, yeah, that's good. Good little flick there. Oh, unlucky. Yeah, you did well. I mean, really unlucky not to score that, I reckon. It's just a misjudgment. Okay, that rotation there, so you, instead of just going straight back towards the back post, you instead basically drove straight towards the middle of the goal, which meant that you got in the way of the play. I guess that would have been good if your touch was better, but it hit the top of your car, which made it incredibly awkward for your teammate. So yeah, instead of rotating back towards the middle of the goal there, I would instead recommend going back post. So take a little bit more of a wide angle. So yeah, basically just gave away possession. That's a good hit. I don't know why you flipped on that, but it worked out anyway. So it was a good play. I think in this rank, just getting big hits on the ball that are on target should be one of your main priorities. So this is Platinum rank, so if you just put the ball on target and you put a decent amount of power on it, you're probably going to score in most cases. So I think that's why that went in. And also just a quick note on going for long clears or shots. If you want to get lots of height on the ball, don't flip into the ball, just drive into the ball, and the ball will hit higher on your car, and therefore you'll get more height on the shot or on the hit. So that's the best way. It is definitely more difficult to hit the ball. You might actually end up missing, which is why a lot of people just flip, because it's a lot safer. But if you don't flip into the ball, you'll probably get a lot more height on it. So that's just something to keep in mind. Alright, your kickoffs are weird, so the fact that you're just driving straight at the ball, that's not an ideal kickoff, and I think the opposition player did exactly the same thing, so that's why the kickoff ended up just being kind of a 50-50. You guys just did exactly the same thing. You drove straight at the ball and you didn't flip at all, so you definitely want to be flipping, say, about here. So just after you collect the boost, or just as you collect the boost is probably better. Just do it like a side flip, kind of diagonal flip towards the ball, and you'll get to the ball much quicker than your opposition if they're just driving straight at the ball. So you never want to just do this. Also, you notice that you end up with 0 boost at the end of that, which is also not good. If you ever play ones, you'll see that if you have 0 boost at the end of your kickoff, you're probably going to get scored on, unless you win the kickoff really easily. So you're going to want to keep a little bit of boost just in case you end up with like a dead ball, and then you can get to the ball quicker than your opponent. But otherwise you both end up with 0 boost. Yeah, and then you just have to flip to get boost, so it's not ideal. This is good positioning, just giving your teammates space to play. Yeah, you're a little bit far back, but it's not too bad. Okay, now you're way too far back, so you want to be doing what's called shadow defending here. Instead of driving back towards your goal here, around here, you turn and go back. So instead of that, you want to close the gap between yourself and the ball, the player with the ball. So you need to be further towards the play, and then try to guide the player with the ball back towards the corner of the field or the side of the field away from your goal, and give your teammate time to get back. So this is way too much space you're giving him, and you're allowing him to kind of dictate the play. whereas you want to be dictating the play as much as you can whilst still, you know, defending your goal. Make sure you don't get flicked or something. And also watching the demo attempt from the other teammate, Mo. But anyway, it turned out well because the opposition player lost control of the ball, so it was okay, but you definitely want to be shadow defending there. That was a weird play, I don't know why you went for the boost. I would be, yeah, you just left the ball. That's good. That could have been a goal if you jumped a bit earlier, but yeah, it was a goal. Cool. Good result. Yeah, it's awkward. That's alright. Okay, yeah. So that linker knew that you couldn't see him. So here, he knows you're staring straight at the ball, so he knows he can just charge at you. This is something that you should always keep in mind. If you can't see the opposition player in your ball cam or car cam, they probably know it. People generally have a sense of what the opposition players are looking at. So unless you're using your right stick to look around, which you're not, then you're going to be totally unaware of the challenges coming around you. So he knows that you can't see him, so he just comes screaming at the ball and he beats you to it. So that's something to always keep in mind, and I included that in one of my other videos. Being more aware and making sure that you understand that if you can't see them, they know it. That's good. So that was a bit of a double commit there. It was confusing though. It looked like your teammate was rotating back, so you came for it. But yeah, he did, and he turned on it. Yeah, that's a bit difficult. Okay, that's a lot of space. Again, you need to be shadow defending there. Yeah, you just need to add that to your game. It's a really important skill in 2s. Probably one of the most important skills or techniques when playing 2s is shadow defending. Yep, that's your ball. That's decent control. Yeah, not much you could do there really. You could have popped it over him maybe instead of flipping, but that's fine. Good rotation back. Okay, that's a double commit again. So your teammate chased the ball across the field when he probably should have... Yeah, I mean, he probably should have just gone back and left that for you. And also, if you had taken a wider angle here, so you're kind of following the play from behind. If instead of doing what you did here, you had just turned and gone directly to the left, instead of kind of following the ball towards the goal, you would have been in the position to collect that when it came across here. So you'd be there hitting the ball now. But instead you kind of followed the ball, and your teammate followed the ball too, and then you're on the same side of the field, and then you stole his boost, and now you're in a kind of pickle. Yeah, now it's just confusing. Okay, he got that. That's good. He got boost. That's good as well. Yep. Yep. That's yours. Nice. Good control. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's unlucky. Okay, yeah, you're doing the right thing here. I think that's a good play from you. So at least you didn't go straight for the ball. So a lot of people would try to hit that ball now as soon as they possibly could. But they'd probably end up missing. So you did well by going back, and you kind of, yeah, that's like a bit of a shadow defense. So you gave your teammate time to get back and challenge. So that was a decent play. Okay, I don't know how that scored. Anyway, that's a good result for you guys. Your teammate wants that. Yep, that's your boost. Nice. Oh, massive whiff. Okay, that's a bit of a fake challenge for me. That's good. Yeah, good challenge. I probably would have done exactly the same thing there. That was a good play. Okay, this rotating in the path of the play here, so you don't want to be following that ball. So you kind of followed it over on the same side of the field, which you don't want to do because then you're rotating right into the path of play and your teammate has no idea what you're doing. Your teammate thinks maybe you're going for the ball. He doesn't know what you're doing. So instead of going this way, you want to be just... So that challenge there is good, and then turn, now go straight back. Okay, don't go for this boost. It's not your... You know, then your teammate's probably so confused. It worked out because the opposition whiffed. But you want to make your rotations really clear and just stay out of the path of play if you can avoid it. Just hit the brakes, turn around, go back the other way. Teammate wants that. Yeah, it's a good 50. That's yours. Interesting shot. Okay, so I don't know why you flipped on that. You would have just put that straight in. So if you just drive straight at the ball and if you just hit that downfield, it's pretty much a goal. Instead you side flipped, so yeah. But yeah, you seem to want to flip on every touch of the ball. Every time you hit the ball kind of for a shot or you want to get more power on it or something, you tend to flip, which I don't recommend. I think it's an instinct that we all have, but you want to try to get rid of that instinct if you can. Okay, yeah, well, that was just a mistake. That's okay. And then you went, yeah, back in the path of play again. Instead of going this way, you want to go back towards back post. So just get out of there. You're not going to be able to chase this play down. You know, and you can't. So now you're under the... Okay, that's a boost still, that's fine, but they don't even need it. So if you had instead here gone straight back post, I think you may have been able to get up for a save. Yeah, now you'd be there, you'd be back post, and the shot went back post, you'd probably be there to save that. So I highly recommend, again, rotate out of the path of play, and go back post as soon as you can. Just stay away from the play, stay away from your teammate, go around your teammate, around behind him, back post, and then you'll be there to challenge. The instinct is always to kind of follow the ball. I mean, we all have that kind of ball chasing instinct, but if you can override that as often as possible, then you'll be in a better position than most players in your rank. That's good. So that was the first time you didn't flip when you tried to do the ball, and it was almost really good. You could have chipped him, and it, you know, led to a goal. So that was a good play. And this is good taking your time. You might get demoed. Okay, he didn't even go for the demo. Your teammates shouldn't be going for that. Yeah. That is common though. I mean, even my teammates do that sometimes. Again, didn't need to flip on that. You could have just, yeah, run into the ball and you would have chipped it. Yeah, that's good. That's not flipping. That's wonderful. That's your ball. Some of your turns are a little bit slow. You know, that turn there, I mean, it was okay. You kind of lined yourself up with the play, with the ball quite nicely, but I'd be turning the other way and power sliding really quickly, boosting and turning around. You might want to do a bit of practice in Freeplay with your turns. But anyway, it was a good game overall, and you got the dub, which is the most important thing. So yeah, well played. Okay, that's the end of the replay analysis. Here's all of the tips that I gave during the video summarized on screen now. One of my main purposes for this channel is to help people improve at Rocket League. As I said at the start of this video, this replay was sent to me by one of my subscribers. If you're like him and you want to have one of your replays analyzed on this channel, come join us over on Discord. In the next couple of weeks, I'll run a competition for all of my Discord members to join, and whoever wins can be next in line to have their replay analyzed. And just before I go, just a quick reminder that I'm running a 1500 credit giveaway on this channel to celebrate hitting 1000 subscribers. This giveaway will be drawn at the start of Season 3 on April 7th, so there's not much time left. Check out the video linked above and in the video description for details on how to enter. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if not, subscribe for more videos like this as well as a whole bunch of other Rocket League content. As always, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next video.